Hey people, Punch here. So I'm going back to hunt just a little bit. Want to do a small video talking about the new stuff that they added. Essentially what they have in the shooting range, if you want to mess with it, is a couple new silenced weapons. They have a sniper silencer now, which is the Maynard. They have the Krag Silencer. They have a silenced pistol, Sparks pistol rather. And then they have a repeating saw blade launcher that looks like a crossbow. And the thing shoots very fast. Not to mention when you shoot the saw blade, it will bounce off walls and ricochet into people. I don't know the damages. They don't really say, and you can't look at the battle pass to see what the damages and drop-off rate and everything for the weapons are. So I was able to try them out in the shooting range. This is the Krag Silencer. Earlier was the Maynard Sniper rifle that I think it has 150-meter range. And then they have this new ammunition called Subsonic. And this thing is very quiet. Even with silenced weapons, it's super quiet even more. The drop-off range is significant. I think when it went from 150, it would go down to 115 if you put it on the Maynard Sniper rifle. And then you'd have to set up like a very huge like drop-off. If you're trying to shoot anything between 150, 200 yards, you have to aim up really high because of the new bullet drop mechanic. Then they also have the Aperture 1865 carbine, which is pretty nice. I do like the sight on it and the fact that, I could see more rather than just, hey, here's an iron sight, use your eyes and see farther ahead. This thing, however, is the new saw blade launcher. And, it looks kind of cool looking. And the way that it reloads is like a giant disc or like a plate you slide in there. And then when you shoot stuff, it bounces off walls and it messes with people all the time. This thing also shoots very fast. What I'm showing right now is what it looks like in iron sight, but when I'm going to get into the last 6 shots, it's very fast. The other thing that people should know about this thing is that you cannot get normal or special ammo for it, meaning that you can't go up to the boxes on the top and get more. I don't know if the random boxes that you take with you can do it, but all I know is that you can't do it for special, or it's not considered special ammo, or normal ammo. This is the Maynard Sniper Rifle Silencer shooting at range. Wanted to show off kind of like where it goes and how it kind of works out. And I'm trying to hit this guy all the way out there by the lighthouse, but I can't really hit him. But it's always like easier to hit the guy at the smokestack because I think that is 150 meters. But that is the range for the Maynard Sniper Rifle Silencer variant. Now earlier I can't remember if I said it was 115 or something lower, but it's actually 130 for the Maynard Sniper Rifle using subsonic rounds. I'm going to show you what it actually looks like shooting from afar, or if you're trying to sit inside of a bush or building and trying to snipe at very far range. It's a solo. Not saying that most of you will, but others that are in trios will do that shit. But as you've seen here, once I fired it, it took a couple seconds for it to actually hit them, and then it did like whatever damage it was going to do. So when you aim up a little bit higher than normal, it'll be 20-meter decrease than what it was at 150, and it takes again like a couple of seconds to reach them. Showing the Spark Sniper Rifle, it actually sounds a little bit less loud than normal because when you fire, you could hear it from like 2 or 3 different buildings away, and it actually sounds a little bit more quiet. So again, using those rounds are going to be difficult if you're shooting at beyond maybe 150 meters. Now let's go ahead and talk about the battle pass here. They actually have at level 1 the Aperture carbine, and then they have the shot. What the shot does is that it restores a lost health chunk. So if you ever get burned out or you get down a bunch of times, you could actually bring it back one time. But I think it's like a 50. It could also be a 25. It just says 1 health chunk. It doesn't specify how much you actually get. Then they have the Post Malone and Murder Circus type of skins. Then they show up the Spark Silencer pistol for at level 10. At level 15, they have the Krag Silencer, which is pretty decent to get to. A lot of these levels aren't that bad. And at level 20, I think, is that repeater crossbow as well, which I couldn't get in the shooting range. It's actually at 25. 20 is the Maynard Sniper Rifle Silencer. So that's pretty easy to get for both of those. This thing is the repeater crossbow I was talking about earlier. If I didn't, this fires compact bolts and has 2 others, which is explosive and incendiary. And that is a level 25. But that's all I really got for this one. I want to talk a little bit about the whole event and how it's going on and what stuff that they're going to be having unlocked for the Battle Pass. And I've been One Nut Punch as usual. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.